what's the foundation of thought, of our thought? Like, what is the foundation? Are we basing our life in material law, quote unquote, and being governed by that and being stuck in a limited material sense of things? Or are we basing our thought on the law of spirit, the law of divine mind, the science of divine mind? When Peter and John were going into the temple, this story in the Bible, and there was a guy begging at the temple gate, the temple gate that they called Beautiful. There's a guy lying on the ground begging, right? And Peter and John look at him and say, look on us. And he says, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk. And he did. And he reached his hand down and he lifted him up and he walked and he went leaping and praising. He went, leaping and jumping and praising God into the temple. So we know the healing was instantaneous. But what's behind that healing? What's the law behind that healing? And is that law in effect today? When Jesus says, Peter, when he asked Peter, who do men say that I am? And Peter says, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And he says, on this, Peter, on this rock, I will build my church. It's like, what is that rock? What is that rock that we base our consciousness on? What is the foundation of our consciousness? Is it that law of God that was in operation during what Jesus demonstrated, what Peter and John demonstrated that day, all the apostles and the prophets, all the miracles that we see, all the healings that we see? There's a law underneath all that. Well, that's why I love scientific Christianity. That's why I love Christian science, because the science, the law of God, is this law that is operating still today, always has, always will. Like, it's operating. But is that the foundation of our thought? Is that where we turn when we are in a pickle? Is that, are we leaning on, standing on that rock of the law of God that has always been? It's not about time. It's about, this is the foundation of everything, this law. So if you want to know more about this law, this fabulous law of God, there's an incredible book. You hear me talk about it all the time. Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures, by the woman Mary Baker Eddy, who articulated this law, and it was a revelation to her. I would highly recommend it. You can look in my comments. You can see a link to see that book. If you have not looked at that book, I would highly recommend. It has opened up the Bible for me in so many ways for so many years, and it brings healing. So the law of God brings healing. And if we understand the law of God and base our foundation of our thought on the law of God, we're going to see our lives change. So lots of love. Share this out. If you are wondering what the foundation of your thought is, examine it and choose wisely. All right. Lots of love. See you next time.